I, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, do solemnly swear
that you will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States
And will, to the best of your ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Extra, extra, read all about it. The president is dead. I'm repeating, the president is dead. Extra, extra.
Let me see this. I don't have 50 cents.
Wait, this is terrible. When did this happen?
It's the day after.
Oh gosh. This is sad.
Bro, our country's over, dude.
Chef, it's an honor to meet you.
It's not so much on my part. Let's get this going. I got places to be. So, I'm here because I need the US to stop sticking their nose into the USSR's business.
But you see, if you're talking about Berlin, the country wants to be heard. And a democracy is willing to listen.
It's not America's place to help Berlin. It's the USSR's business, and you need to keep your space and stop.
Well, you see, this communism's not working. The spread of it works, but the way your system follows is not as great as it would be if your country was ran by democracy.
I don't like the way you're looking down on communism. If you truly believe that, and you want to do something about it, then that's fine. Keep sticking your nose into our business. It's in your hands whether or not we're going to be in a war.
Well then, Mr. Chairman, there will be a war. This is going to be a cold winter.
Mr. President, I've received photographs of missile silos in Cuba.
Excuse me?
Here they are.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Well, we need to solve this issue.
certainly. It needs to be solved immediately.
Exactly. Let's get started.
Good evening, my fellow citizens. This government, as promised, has maintained the closest surveillance of the Soviet military buildup on the island of Cuba. The purpose of these bases can be none other than to provide a nuclear strike capability against the Western Hemisphere. Foreign Minister Gromyko told me in my office that he had assistance to Cuba, and I quote, pursued solely the purpose of contributing to the defense capabilities of Cuba. Soviet specialists of Cuban nationals in handling defensive armaments was by no means offensive. And that if it were otherwise, Mr. Gromyko went on, the Soviet government would never become involved in rendering such assistance, unquote. That statement also was false. Acting, therefore, in the defense of our own security and of the entire Western Hemisphere, I have directed that the following initial steps be taken immediately. A strict quarantine on all offensive military equipment under shipment to Cuba is being initiated. All ships of any kind bound for Cuba, from whatever nation or port, will, if found to contain cargoes of offensive weapons, be turned back. It shall be the policy of this nation to regard any nuclear missile launched from Cuba against any nation in the Western Hemisphere as an attack by the Soviet Union on the United States, requiring a full retaliatory response upon the Soviet Union.
I'm willing to stop the arms in Cuba if we get full protection for it, right? And not only that, but I need you to take your arms out of Turkey.
Alright, so if I take my arms out of Turkey, you'll destroy all of the missiles in Cuba.
Yes, but you're not allowed to infiltrate Cuba.
Alright, and you're not allowed to infiltrate into the U.S.
Deal.
Do you guys have the data for this?
I have the fun.
So if you have to go to this location, then you should send me the address so that we can complete the transaction.
JFK just died.
Oh my god! No! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Mission accomplished.
Please respond! Oh my god!
Society. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Start this again.
The paper. And then you're just like, oh my gosh, read this. Everyone read this. And like, she's gonna she's gonna come from over there. She's like, wait, what happened? And then Nikki's gonna be like, wait, let me read too. Alright, we're good. The president is dead. Read about it.
When did this happen?
When did this happen? Hey, comrade. You want your country to be bombed? Stop.
Hey, I told you that I'll call you when we're done. And